Do you really know how to show your cat love properly? Most people believe they already love their cats correctly. They feed them, pet them, and spend time every day. But cats do not understand love the same way humans do. Some habits may mean nothing to your cat at all. Others might quietly push your cat further away over time. Because cats respond to signals based on instinct, not intention, if your actions do not match that language, they miss it. Once you understand this, everything about bonding will change. Small daily habits can mean much more than big actions. Point 1. Voice. Most people talk to their cat the same way they talk to others. A normal voice, neutral tone, nothing special or emotional. But to your cat, that kind of voice does not mean much. Cats do not focus on the meaning of words like humans do. Instead, they respond to tone, rhythm, and emotional energy. That is why your cat reacts differently to a soft voice. When you speak gently, your tone becomes warmer and slower. This signals safety, comfort, and positive intention immediately. Studies have shown cats recognize their owner more clearly this way. They turn their head, pay attention, and sometimes come closer. It is not about what you say, but how you say it. Even simple sounds can feel meaningful when the tone is right. Over time, your voice becomes something your cat trusts deeply. It becomes part of their safe environment and daily routine. So talk to your cat often, even during simple moments. Use that soft tone when feeding, walking past, or noticing them. To you, it may feel small or even unnecessary, but to your cat, it clearly says, "You are safe here." Point 2. Slow blink. One of the simplest ways to show love is also overlooked. It is something your cat already does, but you may miss. Have you ever noticed your cat slowly blinking at you? Most people think it means they are sleepy or relaxed. But in cat language, it means much more than that. Direct staring without blinking can feel like a challenge. It can signal tension or even a potential threat nearby. So when your cat slowly closes their eyes around you, they are choosing to show trust instead of staying alert. They are lowering their guard in your presence intentionally. That is not something cats do unless they feel safe. When you return that slow blink, your cat understands immediately. You are telling them you are calm and not a threat. Many cats will blink back, relax, or move closer. This creates a quiet, emotional connection between both of you. It requires no touch, no food, and no effort at all. Just a few seconds can strengthen trust over time. It is a small action, but very powerful in your cat's world. Point 3. Play like hunting. Most owners think playing with their cat is very simple. They wave a toy around and expect their cat to react. But many cats quickly lose interest in this kind of play. Not because they are lazy, but because it feels unrealistic. Cats are natural hunters with a very specific instinct sequence. They need to stalk, chase, pounce, and finally catch something. If your play skips these steps, it feels incomplete to them. A toy moving randomly does not trigger that hunting instinct properly. But when the toy behaves like real prey, everything changes. Let it hide behind objects, then move suddenly and unpredictably. Pause, then move again in short, quick bursts of motion. This makes your cat focus, crouch, and prepare to attack. You will see their pupils widen and body lower naturally. That means you activated something deep inside their brain. After a proper play session, your cat feels satisfied and calm. They become more relaxed, affectionate, and emotionally connected to you, because you are fulfilling one of their strongest natural needs. And that kind of interaction builds real trust, not just entertainment. Point 4. Quiet presence. Sometimes the most powerful way to show love is doing nothing. Most people think bonding requires action, like petting or playing. But cats do not see connection the same way humans do. They do not need constant interaction to feel close to someone. In the wild, cats only rest near those they truly trust. They do not cuddle often, they simply share space quietly. That quiet presence is their version of comfort and safety. When you sit near your cat without reaching or calling them, you are sending a very clear message without saying anything. You are telling them you expect nothing and demand nothing. That removes pressure and makes your presence feel safe. At first, your cat may stay far away from you, but if you repeat this daily, something slowly changes. They begin moving closer, little by little, on their own. Eventually, they may sit beside you without hesitation. Not because you asked, but because they chose you. And for a cat, choosing you is the highest form of trust. That quiet moment becomes stronger than forced interaction ever could. Point 5. Ask before touching. Most people reach out and pet their cat without thinking. It feels natural, like a normal way to show affection. But for cats, interaction does not start with touch. It always begins with scent and recognition first. When two cats meet, they do not immediately touch or groom. They approach slowly and allow each other to smell first. This is how they confirm identity and safety. When you skip this step, your touch can feel sudden. It is not painful, but it can feel unexpected or intrusive. Over time, this may make your cat slightly more cautious. The better way is simple and takes only a second. Extend one finger and hold it near your cat's nose. Let them come forward and choose to make contact first. If they rub or lean in, that is your permission. Now your touch feels safe, expected, and welcomed. You are no longer forcing interaction, but inviting it instead. This small habit changes how your cat experiences every touch, and it builds trust in a very natural and respectful way. Point 6. Respect sleep. Many people pick up their cat while they are sleeping. It feels harmless, even loving, because they look so peaceful. That quiet moment can feel impossible to resist sometimes. But for your cat, sleep is a very vulnerable state. Their body is relaxed and their guard is completely down. They chose that spot because it felt safe enough to rest. When you suddenly lift them, that sense of safety breaks instantly. Even if they stay calm, something is still registered inside. They remembered that their rest was interrupted without warning. Over time, you may notice a small but important change. Your cat starts sleeping in harder to reach places instead. Under beds, on shelves, or far from your usual spots. They are not avoiding you, they are protecting their rest. Respecting their sleep helps maintain their trust in you. If your cat sleeps peacefully near you, that is a compliment. It means they feel safe enough to let their guard down. Let them rest without interruption whenever possible each day. That respect becomes part of the trust you build together. Point 7. Special petting spot. There is one spot that creates a deeper bond than others. It is the area between and just behind your cat's ears. This spot is special because your cat cannot reach it easily. In nature, cats only get this area groomed by trusted companions. It is part of a behavior called social grooming between bonded cats. When another cat grooms this area, it releases calming chemicals. These chemicals strengthen trust and emotional connection between them. You can trigger the same response with your own touch, but the way you do it matters more than you think. Do not scratch quickly or move your hand too roughly. Use slow, gentle, repetitive strokes with light pressure instead. Try to match the calm rhythm another cat would naturally use. Watch how your cat reacts when you do this correctly. Their eyes begin to close and their body relaxes deeply. Their purring becomes softer, slower, and more consistent. This is not just comfort, it is a bonding response happening. You are creating the same feeling as a trusted companion would, and that is one of the deepest forms of connection you can build. Loving your cat is not about doing more, but understanding better. Most people try hard, but miss what actually matters to cats. They give attention, but not always in the right way. Cats are not distant, they are simply very subtle emotionally. They show trust in quiet ways that are easy to miss. And honestly, I think that is what makes them special. Their love is not loud, but it feels more intentional. When a cat chooses you, it is never by accident. It is built slowly through trust, respect, and consistency. Once you understand their language, everything feels different.